Jules. And as always, when you join me here, you are one of my treasures. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts on my channel. We talk about transition, as I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. We talk triathlon, as I like to participate in triathlon. We talk trends, different clothing I like to wear. And we talk different topics that I like to teach, which there is subcategories in there, from including certain recipes. I do teach about preparedness for times of emergency. I also talk about high demand religions and my leaving the Mormon church. I also talk about urban myths. Hopefully my urban myth video, one of them should be popping up a little more viewers. It was the one about the white salamander letter. So let's see how that goes. I, did put some money into hopefully getting some ads out there. So let's see how it goes. So as always, welcome. Feel free to jump into the chat. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to jump in and chat with us. Hopefully my moderators will be here soon. I know I started kind of early. I want maybe do to a 6 to 8 or 8:30 live stream. Hello, welcome to the stream, funny guy. Welcome. I will be currently posting the merch store link in the chat box if you want to go check out our merch. We have from throw pillows to blankets to teddy bears, coffee, anything you might be interested in. Welcome, Slim. Shem, welcome to the stream. We can talk about just about anything. We just have to keep it a civil conversation. My channel focuses on how you notice it is called Area 5T1. We do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition. We talk about triathlon, different trends, teaching, and trucks. Okay, Kevin, sounds good. Oh, okay, you were watching the Lori Daybell trial. So welcome, Rio. Yeah, I'm trying to, I haven't been watching it. Yes, I am transgender. Yes, sir. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. As always, you are a treasure here. Feel free to, engage in any of the topics. This weekend, I did try to work on the Gem X, which is my Xterra when it comes under trucks. That's what I have, is a 2008 Nissan Xterra with manual transmission. It is four-wheel drive, so I'm trying to do an Overlander customization to it. It is taking time. It is right now, this weekend, I was trying to still finish that camshaft position sensor on bank 1, but it's giving me a lot of trouble. The Toyota Hilux is a great vehicle. It's been around forever, and if it wasn't such a good vehicle, why would so many groups out in the Middle East use it as their combat vehicle? Really, it's a great vehicle. You'll see them out in the desert of Iraq and Afghanistan mounted with machine guns mounted to the back of them, and they last through everything. Toyota vehicles will last for a very, very long time. I am a Nissan person, but as far as Nissan, their trucks are good, and their some of their SUVs. You can talk about maybe any SUV that they make. It has to be body on frame, nothing that is like you know, an SUV that is unibody. Um, Hello, SG Kim. So yeah, that's mainly. Oh, definitely a Nissan Patrol is a great vehicle. I would love to get my hands on one, but they're very, very expensive. Yeah, I drive. Mine's a manual. It's a stick shift, and I tell you what, you never forget it. It's muscle memory, and the biggest thing about it is that if you buy a car nowadays with a manual transmission, it is your best security device. Okay, SG Kim, we are actually talking cars right now. Um, I'm really into trucks. My dream vehicle, though, would be, well, the Nissan Patrol would have to be at the top, one of the tops, but I would love a Ford Centurion. Yes, trucks. I would love a Ford Centurion. That was a very rare vehicle. It was actually made by a van conversion company back in the 90s. It was a four-door Bronco. Torians. Um, I'd have to look that one up. I may have seen one in the past in, oh, you have a 49 Ford Coupe? Nice. Oh, nice. A flathead six. Yeah, mine, I have a V6, obviously, a 3.4 liter in mine that's stock in it. Oh, okay, so a 3 Series BMW. Um, what year is it? One of the people I watch that's a mechanic here online. He's not a big BMW fans. Yeah, the Lincoln Blackwood was probably one of the worst big pickup trucks ever built. Oh, yeah, no, the Lincoln, it's just basically a Ford Ranger. It was just one of those things that people uh, didn't like, so it didn't last long. Hey, Yadira, thank you for joining me here, dear. Glad to have you. You just have to practice. When am I going to expose Mormon discussion? What do you mean about exposing Mormon discussion? Do you mean Mormon discussions is Isn't that with John DeLynn? Isn't that his series with different, going through different series of books? I discuss, yeah, Mormon Stories is John DeLynn, but he did have, I think, a Mormon discussion series with Mike and several other people that they would discuss certain books. I believe um, I actually applied to be on with. I have discussed on my channel does have a list that does say high demand religions, and it is about my deconstruction. I am going through and discussing their beliefs little by little using the Gospel Principles Manual. Um, so, and then I kind of put my spin on it so people know what the church, tells them. The Gospel Principles Manual is like what I call the rookie manual. So, they kind of reel you in with that and tell you, the basic stuff, and they make it look pretty, but they don't know this, they don't give you the stuff between the lines. So that's what I try to do. My shelf broke. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. My shelf broke probably around the same time. Thank you. I was just trying to contrast it with my New Mexico T-shirt. So this is hello, Lumen. Thank you for the compliment. And then, the yellow earrings to contrast the t-shirt. Also, I did kind of like a yellow eyeshadow. It's very, very light. Yeah, so I try to do some Exmo content on here. Um, yeah, the investigator lessons. I want to do like all the beginner stuff because a lot of people do the advanced stuff. They start going into, like when I get to the temple lesson, yeah, I want to show, thank you, happy Pride. Um, I do want to, start, showing like I want to try to get some garments and show them on here, stuff like that. Everyone, please do consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. 20 this month, 25. Hey, Eva Diva, 25% will be donated to charities. 10% automatically goes to buying stuff for the homeless. 10% will go to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and the other 5% will go to where I adopted my dog from. And then the other 75% just makes the channel better for all of you. Oh, that's awesome, Eva, getting your passport. Yes, and other ways is going through Cash App, as Yadira has stated. Um, oh, wow. Yeah, New Mexico is beautiful. I moved here from Florida, and then I'm originally from California. From San Diego, California. Right now, I have a job application with the VA out in San Diego to transfer there. Um, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm still waiting on an answer. The winters here, Eva, they can be cold. They do snow, and this year we got down to 7 degrees one day. So temperature goes up and down. There we go, Yadira. We'll just post that right there. Guys, also, if you do purchase merch from the merch store, that will attend the 25% during this month will go through to the the charities and you know, such as if you do, you know, donate here on the channel. It goes both yeah, it does sound like a northern state. Hello, Lita. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Thank you, Lita. Yeah, it's very, very light yellow. Hey, Lonnie. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hello, everyone. I do want to say happy Pride. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. At first we started off the conversation with cars, like what, like me, I have a Nissan Xterra that I'm actually doing some restoration slash modification, actually changing all the timing sensors. Lately, I'm also got to put the new roof basket on this week. Um, oh, that's awesome, Lita. 2019 GMC. Sounds good, Eva. Yeah, because you bike, don't you bike everywhere, Eva? Which is good because it's good for you. I used to bike to work all the time when I was in Florida, and some days it was hard because it was so hot, and over there the heat is different. There's humidity. Um, cool. Things are going. Okay, well, hello, Lita. We're always glad to have people in here. I did start early today. I went to work and I was feeling sick, and then my boss just sent me home. Um, Came home and got some sleep. My little guardian angel here, Thomas, just laid down next to me, and we got some, you know, both we got rest. Yeah, I feel better now. I don't know. Yeah, so we slept till like 2 p.m. after I got home. Um, I mean, I felt sick enough that I knew I couldn't drive. I even Ubered to work and had to Uber back, you know, so I just took, um, you know, I was safe. Hello, everyone. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Please do consider doing a super sticker or a super chat. We are giving this month. We will be giving 10% to the you know, buying stuff for the homeless, 10% to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and 5% goes to um, the, you know, Animal Humane New Mexico, where I adopted Thomas. That's my dog from. Is he up there? No, I think he's down here on the floor. Yeah, he's looking out the window. Thank you, Lita, and much love to you too. Hello, everyone. You guys want to continue on cars? That's always a good conversation. We can just talk about what we drive. If any of us like to work on them. Hey, 505, welcome to the stream. You like my shirt or my... Oh, 505, I don't give that out. I don't give that out on the stream. It's one of those things, that's why they call it a dead name. Welcome, Luna. Lunya, should be, actually. Hey, Alice, welcome to the stream. How are you today? So, Alice, are you out in Florida or was it in California? Or, or does it? Okay. You were there on Hoping Day? What's Hoping Day? You had Little Caesars for lunch. I actually made it a Taco Tuesday today, but I ordered out and got actual Mexican street tacos. They were actually pretty good. I got two carne asada and two al pastor. You must mean opening day for summer nights, because that was not opening day of Universal Studios. It might have been opening day of their summer nights. I worked at SeaWorld for 9 years, but Memorial Day weekends are usually their beginning of summer nights. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. Also, you can contribute up here on Yadira's comment that is pinned. My Cash App is in there. Please consider dropping, money into there. 25% will go to charity. 10% goes to buy stuff for the homeless. 10% goes to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and 5% to Animal Humane New Mexico. Okay, Alice. And also, if you do leave a super chat, your entire comment will be read online. We have now reached 10 likes, so now our goal will be try to reach 50. We are going to have a 2 to 2.5 hour live stream. Actually, Alice, I hadn't kept up on that. The only thing I keep up about Florida is my daughter. You told me the other night, Alice. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Um, hey, Jiminy, how are you? Welcome. Please do leave a like. Hello, McLaren. Hello, Barbie. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like. Consider super chats, or you can donate through the Cash App. Um, Thank you, Daffodil. Yeah, I've been in New Mexico for 2 years now. Uh, this time I do have a transfer out to California, for not because I don't like New Mexico, but for some other reasons. I think yes, I think it would be, you know, well, that's kind of a hard question because normalizing it's it is a very, it's like what is normal. Hey Kathy, welcome to the stream. Please thank Kathy because now five of you have uh, some gift memberships. Now that you are members, you will be able to have exclusive uh, content that I put for members only. I did actually put a survey in there for members on what they would like to see. So now we have Kim Wynona, Funky Fresh Beauty, Bex, Pharmacy Girl, and Ella with uh, probably tier one memberships. Kathy, how have you been? Hope everything's well. You fly out of McAllen, Texas to Vegas. Hello, Rickshaw. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Oh, well, you've been here before, Rickshaw. Just out of habit to say all that. Um, So yeah, this weekend I will be probably filming a lot of content. I know last Saturday I was out for a while. Okay, Alice. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. As always, you are with Jules. Please do like, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And consider, like I said, super chats or super stickers. Rickshaw, at this time, I'm not. I do need to start again. Of course, my weight set is in my pod. I got pods to give me another discount. They had only given me 10% when I originally rented it. This month, they were having a 30% off sale, but they said I couldn't. And thank you, Jiminy. And so they actually dropped it down 25%. So I would like to be able to get the money to have it shipped out. She's doing fine, Alice. She doesn't come in here a lot. She's very busy, but or if she's here, she's very in pretty much in the background. But right now I have Yadira here, and Yadira is probably another one of the goats here. She does a fantastic job, and she knows exactly what I want, and uh, and knows who to, basically take out of the channel. Yes, it is important for muscle mass and bone density. Uh, Resistance training is, and also weight bearing is for bone density. What beach did you go to, Jiminy? Well, I've got several of them now, Alice. It's not just Lena. Bolsa Chica. Okay, where's that located there, Jimmy? I've never heard of Bolsa Chica. Small. Really high Montgomery Gator. Hey, how's it going? Are you a Gators fan there? Really high? Well, Alice, it's changed. As you can see now, there's 2,323 subs. Okay, Huntington, yeah. Yes, it is, Kathy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Guys, what do you think about this? I'm thinking of doing, right now, since it is Pride Month, I am considering of doing, I'm going to call it this, a Jules-a-thon. We can try to raise money and, hey, Mama Shar, welcome to the stream. How have you been? So, like I was gonna say, we can do a super long live stream, and try to raise and give like 25% of it all to Transgender Resource Center here in Albuquerque. I can pull it. Ooh, I want to go see Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, Mama Shar, many of my subs have also gone to your channel. I always tell them if they don't watch your channel to make sure they do, because that's what I've been watching your channel for, what, 4 to 5 years now, and have uh, definitely got a lot of inspiration from you. I still think we should do a live stream side by side. I don't know if you want to do it via, I have the StreamYard app, or we could do it from separate computers. I don't know, we can try to think of a topic. I'm sure there is. You know that the Phoenix, there's a Phoenix, Arizona, so I wouldn't doubt it. I have a cousin that lives there. Actually, she lives near there in a little in a actually a city called Gilbert. Yeah, I can just tell me and we can set it up. I don't know if you want to do it like at your place or we can just do it like I said on StreamYard. I have StreamYard. I can set it up and we can think of a date and we can think of a topic. Rickshaw, it's going to be a battle till the end, and that's, it's going to keep going back and forth, and it's going to be all on how the court is stacked. If the court is stacked to the left, then they'll turn around and reverse it again. If they stack it to the right, it's going to be reversed again. It's going to keep happening over and over until we find a group of individuals that can think in the middle. It's very, very difficult, you know, to just, find, you know, a way not to. And yes, Kathy, it is a time to start taxing churches if they want into politics and really look into churches because many churches run like a business. If you, why is the Mormon church worth $300 billion, has as much money as Elon Musk, and it's a nonprofit organization? Why? Because they have lots of land throughout the United States. They own shopping malls. Much of that money, they got it from the interest that was placed on tithing. So, hello, Mike. Welcome to the stream. So, the interest that was gained on the tithing money, which is 10% of the member's salary, went into purchasing land and other things that would make money. And yes, they own BYU. And BYU, all of you need to know that not only is it a church belongs to the Mormon Church, but there is not just one BYU. There's BYU Hawaii, BYU Idaho, and I think I don't know if they had another one. The church owns dude ranches out in Florida. They own 2% of Florida. They own most of Florida. And basically I have these dude ranches where guys will go out dressed like cowboys, ride horses, and then they'll cage animals in a certain part of the land and it's hidden behind bushes and all of a sudden they'll let them loose and these guys would be able to hunt for these animals. So it makes it easy for them to hunt. And they, and they make money off of this and it goes to the church. They're a for-profit organization. I got you, Alice. I saw your comment. Yeah, about the only real good thing that they have is their welfare system. They have their own welfare system within their church, which is usually when the members are down on their luck. They have their own grocery stores, which they get vouchers for. Yet, before it used to be really easy. You say, hey, it's been really, really hard lately. We're not doing well. you'd go to the bishop and talk to him, and he'd say, okay, go see Sister Smith, the Relief Society president, and they would give you the voucher to be able to go to Bishop's storehouse, and depending on how many members in the family. Then, now they'll tell you first, go apply for government assistance, then they'll tell you go to the Bishop's storehouse. Yes, they ask people for 10% of their income. The thing is, the church right now is worth 300 billion. They estimate that by 35, maybe in the next 10 years, at some point, they're going to be worth $1 trillion with all the investments that they have. No, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Alice, do you know that the author of Harry Potter, she's very anti LGBTQ, especially the trans community. She is very, very critical of us and will frequently in any interview will talk about us very poorly. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, but J.K. Rowling's very, very, she's very critical of all LGBTQ, especially, like I said, especially a trans community. No, Alice. Correct. Kathy. I'm doing great, Mike. Biological sexes do exist, but yeah, they they don't say that as gender we don't exist. Okay, Alice. Hello everyone. Please do consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. Remember, if you drop a super chat, your comment will be read to everyone on screen. We're now, Cal, when you say, do people bother me? What do you mean? Well, that's good, Alice. And yes, welcome, Callie. I don't know if you've ever been here before, but please do leave a like and subscribe. Hello, Shakib. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Everyone, please consider a dono. This month we're doing 25% to charity, 10% to um, the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, 10% to buying items for the homeless, um, and also, uh, let's see, and 5% to Animal Humane New Mexico. The other 75 will go to uh, basically the logistics of the channel. Do you mean soccer or do you mean American football? Okay, Kelly. Okay, Alice. Ashley, do you mean the side of being trans? So sis, no, I haven't checked out Claudia Scalen. I saw that, Alice. Are you gonna come out? Just be careful when you come out, Ashley. It can be, you have to maybe do it one friend at a time or find a subtle way of doing it because um, you might lose some friends. Yeah, Kelly, it all depends on who you're talking to. Um, some of it may be some of your family you come out to, and they they don't like it, so you may lose family, you may lose friends. Um, so just take your time and find a way to do it in a way that's not too extreme. Okay, Alice. Well, as you Kim, I'm gonna tell you this beautiful long hair is actually a wig. Yeah, it is hard as even in society. So you have to be do really good with learn how to do your makeup and how to dress, how to uh, just you know do things in general. It's going to take you a bit, while you practice your makeup, maybe at home. It's going to take you a bit to figure out on when you're ready to go out and to see if you pass. You know, it's just one of those difficult things. You have to practice. Like I know my voice isn't perfect yet. But and it took me a long time to, and I don't think it's mastered yet. But I think I do better with my makeup now. So like I do makeup videos nowadays. I try to do them on the weekends for everybody, but for I do them for my members. So if you have a membership to the channel, uh, that's where I do my makeup video. Yeah, the voice is important. My hair's a little tangled back here. Basically, yeah, you have to find like a voice coach, and they'll help you on um, you know, how to do it. You can go on, even on YouTube, there's some people that will show how to do it. But sometimes it's good to find a voice coach and they help you. I've known people that have had vocal feminization surgery. Um, and to me, I think that would be stressful because I know someone that had like a throat surgery done once, and, and she was a cis woman, and they hit one of her vocal cords, and then after that, her voice was messed up. So, either way, with if you do get vocal feminization surgery, it can go good or bad. No, that I know of, it doesn't help. You can practice, practice, practice. I'm not really I try to, you know, go with a little bit more female sound, but um, I know sometimes you'll hear the low intonation in my voice. There's many things that I hear about estrogen that are kind of like uh, I would say like urban myths. Some people say their feet get smaller. Other people say they shrink like in size. I don't know what the basic hertz of my voice is. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you're just joining us. Uh, you can always drop a super chat. Your comment will be read by me online, no matter what it has to do with. I've if people drop religious super chats, that's fine. I'll read them. That's because they're contributing to the channel and helping us out. They're helping the homeless. They're helping Transgender Resource Center, and they're helping Animal Humane New Mexico. I am 54 and I will be 55 next month. Okay, Alice, gotcha. I started taking estrogen February of, well, I had started before, like in 22, but I had to stop because I lived in Florida at the time, and I started taking it again in mm, let's see, in February of 2024. So we're about a year and a half now. Sorry, I was just posting the baseball game scores on my other monitor here. As you guys know, I have made a better um, computer system. I now have two monitors. I ended up buying a new Chromebook, which allowed me to do this. I have heard of her, but I had heard of a trans Navy SEAL, but not the name. DIY like transition or me? No, I just basically I've done the only thing I did as DIY transition was basically you can do pre-transition things and start looking feminine if you're male to female. You can start, learning your makeup, how to do it, how to, you can buy like breast forms. You can start looking feminine then, um, to and then go and first things first, I do recommend while you are doing that transition, and if you start doing stuff, just like practicing your makeup and everything, do see a gender therapist. It is usually required by any uh, insurance companies. So, and I would go to my therapist's office and I would be done up, and she was great about it. Oh yeah, I always had staplers for wounds around my house. There's even easier stuff now. Alice, I told you the first time I did see your comment. You don't need to keep repeating your comments over and over. Alice, if you want your comments read out loud and noticed, please do drop a super chat. Last month, we took in $528 in super chats. That should be coming to the channel, to my account pretty soon. And I will put receipts of everything I purchased uh, for the homeless with that. And I will put a receipt online of what's donated to the Transgenders Resource Center. And and I will put a receipt what's donated to Animal Humane New Mexico. Well, yeah, because testosterone is actually considered a controlled substance, Kelly. Even if you bought it legally, it's considered a controlled substance. You can only get a certain amount per month. Thank you, Kathy. Super chat for the sake of it. Kathy, that is greatly appreciated. You're awesome. My eye color, well, I have like a brownish green color almost. I had a girlfriend in the past that would say, uh, in it was like a funny, weird thing, funky eye thing. My eye color did. She said they would kind of change from time to time. Well, that's good. Yeah, Hazel. That's a good way to call it, Callie. Hazel. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're getting a steady stream of people, but you know what I've liked lately? We get a good amount of people. We get good people coming in here, and I'd rather see that than seeing all our usual religious heretics in here, or people that just spread hate. Um, Gray eyes are cool. Uh, I had a friend and her eye color was gray, and oh, they were awesome. Well, thank you, Alice. Is that where you're from, Kelly? Are you from Syria? You got over your fear of grandma talk. Okay, so we'll start talking about your grandma. Everyone, we're trying to make our channel go up to, let's see, we're at 2,223. You're new, Carrie, so please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Please, yeah, subscribe. We're trying to make our way up to 2,500 subscribers. Right now, we're at 2,323. Um, so we're trying to work our way up there. Remember, there are two ways to support the channel, or three ways actually. You can drop a super chat, such as what Kathy did. There's also up here in Yadira's little, where I pinned Yadira's comment, the Cash App appears right there. You can donate through Cash App. And hello, Alex Kid. And then, yes, oh no, I haven't thought of chemical peels, but I can tell you a scary story about a chemical peel I saw in the emergency room. Um, so sometimes when I see stuff like that, that's kind of scary. Um, Yeah, is there an article or pictures we can reference of that Pride event, Alice? Was it in the newspaper, in the news, or anything like that? Seeing that it was in Texas, I would think it would make the news. Oh, well, Alex, I saw a chemical peel go wrong. Someone pulled up through the back of the emergency room to the ambulance bay doors one night, and they knocked on it, and we went out there, and there was this lady, and basically the chemical peel had some kind of major reaction with her face. It was almost melting her face off, you guys. So hello, Raymond. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like. Hello, Justin. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's my New Mexico t-shirt, the Land of Enchantment. Everyone, please consider showing your support. You can look at the pin up here. It does have my Cash App. You can send money to the Cash App, or you can drop a super chat or a super sticker. Any little amount does help going towards this month. We are dropping 25% in charity money, 10% to the homeless, and 10% to Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and 5% to the rescue where my dog came from. Yes. Hey guys, I'm going to post a little survey here. What do you guys think? And I will uh, okay, Kelly, I'm trying to catch up on the comments here. I just posted a survey there if you guys want to look at it and answer to it. What's my family name? Uh, well, my last name is Del Sol. I'm not either. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in anything. Where do you think I got it, Kathy? Yeah, I I've been through two big religions, and I can't find that there's any real being that created anything. That just, especially if religions can be high demand, and then you know discriminate against marginalized people, and then say we don't exist. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Um, I have posted a survey up here. You guys check it out, read it, post what you want to, if you want to, to yes or no. Also, hit a like and subscribe. Um, I live in mountains. No, Alice, I've had these the whole time I've been on YouTube. But I do have another pair that I've worn from time to time. Oh, you're gonna start progesterone? I take progesterone at this time. All it all it really does is help shape. Basically, what it does is help shape the breasts more, um, especially the areola. You'll see those grow. That's what I've seen in my since I started taking it. Now, I hear Turkey is actually a pretty good place to go for certain procedures when it comes to transitioning. Um, like for example, I know many people go to Turkey because it's inexpensive to get a hair transplant. In other words, if you have male pattern baldness and you're transitioning, that if you go there, they'll basically do a hair transplant to fill stuff in. Okay, Alice. And then there's other procedures you can get done over there. I hear that are good. Hello, Alvian. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I've never done a DNA test. I've considered it in for doing my when I was doing my genealogy. But if you think it, you know, you go out there, give your DNA to someone, you never know what else they're going to look for in there. I'm doing great, and yourself? Are you new to the channel? My name's Jules. And all of you on the channel are my treasures. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Mine would probably throw me to Spain, Basque part of Spain. Yeah, so subscribe to the channel. That way you can join us on further live streams. We're here about 4 or 5 times a week. Yeah, my ancestors trace to. I am of Mexican descent, but if you keep going, they are actually from the northern part of Spain. They are Basque. Get them pierced on your trip, Alice. Yeah, I know. It's like, did you transition to white? So you're passing? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We just got a new sub. And what's wrong with that? Most people don't guess I'm Mexican till I tell them. Okay, so we've gotten into a conversation here about DNA and ancestry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. We do discuss the 5 T's here. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching slash tips, and we talk trucks. Right now, many people are talking DNA and their ancestry. Actually, I'm going to say the best place to ever do your genealogy would be, and not to push this, but would be at a Mormon church because they have the biggest genealogy database in the world. In fact, all the records of everybody's genealogy are hidden in a vault on the top of a mountain in Salt Lake City, Utah. In that is so well secured, it is more secure than Fort Knox. It's probably one of the most secure places in the world. It's more secure than the White House. I believe it also has some bunkers and a lot of documents the church doesn't want you to find. So that's probably one of your best sources of genealogy. And if you ever go to like ancestry.com, um, here we go. Clark bringing it in to start our spike in people because now they're going to start coming in. It only helps our viewership now, and you know, I did pay $50 to see if use $50 to see if we can get some ads going on the channel, see if we can get if I can get a contract with some kind of sponsor that helps us, get the channel out there. I did use the my video on the white salamander letter, and let's see how that helps spread the channel to see if we get more viewership. I felt that was a pretty good okay, Alice. Um, so yeah, I got the white salamander video. Hopefully it'll, I did pay $50 out. Um, I was actually in a drawing this weekend won what what was it total? Close to $700. So that was good. We are now to 20 likes. So I did use it to pay. I hadn't paid my car insurance, so I deposited 600 into my account, and I paid my car insurance. I needed to pay my electric bill. Also, I had to pay for my appointment to the pharmacist, and then I had to buy some car parts. I was gonna buy new wheels for the Gem X, but the guy took too long to respond, and then he told me that the wheels were a different size than what I was expecting. Who's Jenny, Alice? Is there a Jenny in here? No, I've been watching more on the riots in Los Angeles. I mean, there's a lot of things though that are going wrong with these, and let's kind of look this up because in Los Angeles, um, the president has deployed Marines. That goes against the law of posse comitatus. No, I don't watch Roman Atwood, um, which is basically something stating that the president cannot use um, the the military in the United States. Guys, I guess it keeps jumping back and forth. 50, it's like right now it's 47% yes to a 12-hour live stream, then a 53% no. So basically, I think Los Angeles, what's happening is they're declaring martial law. That's what I'm seeing here. They're already enacting a curfew. I am looking over on my other screen here. I guess now they're enacting a curfew. This is martial law to me. I don't think so. Now, so 23 businesses have been looted. Uh, Curfew order. A local emergency curfew will be in effect for downtown Los Angeles starting tonight. Mayor Karen Bass announced it will be in place from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. local time, which is kind of strange because oh wait, no, the Dodgers are playing in San Diego. Um, a federal judge has denied um, California's request for an immediate restraining order that would temporarily prohibit the Trump administration from using the Marines and the National Guard to enforce laws in the states, including immigration enforcement. See, he can use the National Guard. You can use the National Guard within the country, but you cannot deploy the military, such as the Marine Corps. Maybe if someone like, had invaded our territory, yes, but Alice, it's been. How can I say? I feel this was started. Hello, Ruby. Welcome to the stream. I must have missed your comment. I think this riot was actually provoked to be started. I think that the administration wanted it to start so then they can show their force. I don't think it has to do with illegal immigrants, and I don't really see them. Now, here's the New York protests were detained after warning them to get out of the street. Man, these cops are actually. And what they'll do usually, Yes, well said, Kathy. They want to use the Insurrection Act, you know? And what's going to happen is if these officers don't do it, it's going to turn around and, the Pride Boys are going to come out. I mean, the Proud Boys are going to come out and try to do it themselves. Kim, that was Kathy Rutherford here that has gifted you that membership. Hey, Ruby Slippers, welcome to the stream. I told you, Alice, you said you were going to vote for him. I told you what was going to happen if Trump came into office. He's like, he's trying to erase us. He's trying to, he's trying to deport people that do the jobs that people won't do. You know, there's certain jobs that people won't do, and because they all want to be paid, you know, 14, $15 an hour. The people that, unfortunately, they have to come across illegally because they won't let them come here. Hey, Jesse Gaming, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. I believe you've been here before. So, I used to live in California. I grew up in San Diego. I used to live near the border. And I used to see the people coming across, and there was a canyon near my house, behind my house. And my dad and I would take walks back there. And most of these people were humble people. They just wanted a job, and they they couldn't get their passport, so they would just, find their way across. And uh, I know we have the cartels, which have given the people that are coming to find jobs a bad name. But these people, that's all they want is a job, and they'll do the jobs that people will want. People, some people want to be paid $15 an hour. These people will go, do construction, and they'll be paying them half of that. They'll go and pick stuff in the fields. Most of your produce is picked by these people that come across, and they do it for almost nothing. No, I got you. No, I got you. You know, I mean, there's people that'll find a way to get themselves on disability, on Social Security. And I know some people can't work because of certain conditions and stuff. And but you know these people that actually want to come and work, or are actually working while they're over here, give them their visa rather than you know what's going on right now cause them to riot. A rogue country would be a country probably that they're um, you know not allies with. Alice, can you tell me what the percentage of that is? Are you going by, and what survey are you going by? Most of those people that are coming across want a job. they want to leave the country that they're in, that uh, they want to leave the country that they're in, that has a higher crime rate, and they have more chance of probably dying in, and come across and take a job. They have, they're the ones that are gonna go pick your produce out in the fields, like, you know, oranges, apples, all the vegetables. Why do you think? Correct, Ruby Slippers. I can tell you, you know, my dad wanted to work until he passed. He kept saying, my dad had a pretty bad case of Parkinson's. He never wanted to admit it, but he kept saying he was going to go get himself a job. And where was he from? He was from Mexico. He came across legally? Yeah, he got his visa and came across legally. He served in the Air Force while, and he wasn't a citizen, and he served in the Air Force. What's up, Thomas? You want to go over there, buddy? Guys, you know who's awake? Yes, Thomas is awake, you guys. I actually agree with Kathy. There's people here that don't want to work but want benefits, and these people, they just want to come work. That's my opinion. Let's let the legal ones that have no criminal record come work. Most of the time, what they do with most of the money that they make, because let's look at it this way: if they come illegally, they're not really paying taxes, but if you let them work legally, they're going to pay taxes. And most of the money, they'll send it home, and so they can find a way for another family member to come across. I have people that I know that pay tens of thousands of dollars. And that's what I'm saying, Rick. Yeah, let them come across with a legal visa, but yes, do a background check on them. Then if not, you put them into a system where they know, that they don't have a clean record. So if they try to come across again, then yeah, Alice, I know your wife works for Homeland Security. Guys, look who's here. He wanted to be on the live stream. Oh, quit it, buddy. That's my dog Thomas. Yes, I've seen Ellen's haircut. No, my dog's doing his best Chewbacca impersonation, actually. Well, actually, if you know, you guys also super chats and super stickers will help get Thomas snacks too. Besides going to charity. Yesterday he was being so rambunctious, and I think he noticed that I was sick last night, and I wish I could get this dog certified as a therapy dog, but he needs to be seriously trained because he is deaf. So, you know, he would need to. He knows some sign language. He has 2 signs so far. I need to teach him something to be quiet. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules and Thomas. Thomas is my, see, he's introducing himself. He's my pup. Now, to improve border security, this has been going on since the Clinton administration. I am going to say this because I was still living in San Diego. And during the Clinton administration, and I saw the National Guard be put on the border. I saw them put a bigger fence on the border. It's called Operation Gatekeeper. So, oh. So, I mean, that wall is just spending more money on something that was already there. So, why do you have so many dog snacks, Alice? Are you holding him in case of an apocalypse? Because you know some dog snacks aren't bad tasting. I would eat them if I were short on food. Like which ones? There's some bacon strips. They're like bacon type looking. Yep. Ah, okay. Apocalypse, yeah. Thomas is spoiled though. His food, he gets basically human food. He gets a cup of kibble, and then there's about just a little over a cup of it's got, I make my own dog food. I have a video in my channel of making dog food, but basically it's rice, chicken, and a vegetable medley, the types that you buy in the frozen section. The Mr. Machine, not the Mrs. Machine. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Yadira, do you see what I mean? What I told you the other day via message? Yeah, we're the same era then, Kathy. Thank you, Frost Girl. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. If you haven't been here before, please do subscribe to the channel. But I think you have been here. Please do look at the I do have I've got it going for about, oh, it's been going for 38 minutes. I will give it 7 more minutes and we'll close off the survey. We're considering doing a 12-hour Jules-a-thon, and that one will be to raise money for the, and you know, usually this month we're taking 25% and splitting it up 10, 10, and 5 to different charities. On that one, I will take completely 25%. Yeah, but this is so we can raise money, and we'll give, actually, I'll up it. I will say 30% of that stream, as far as whoever does donate, 30% will go to the Transgender Resource Center here in Albuquerque. So whatever money comes in, and we'll let whoever wants to donate, and we will read every super chat, even if it's even if it's a godlike comment or whatever. Yes, Alice, I know that. Yeah, that'll be the next thing, is to plan out the day to figure it out. Maybe we can do that over the weekend. I mean, right now, for a while there, it was a no, and then for a while it was 50-50. Now it's back up to 57-43. And Alice, you know, it doesn't really help the channel when one person subscribes from 2 different channels to another person. I mean, my algorithm has grown a lot in the past few months due to other reasons, but I've heard that actually one person joining from 2 channels doesn't really help someone's algorithm. Well, Alice, the only way your ankle's gonna get better is really if you walk on it. You can't stay motionless. Hello everyone, welcome to this stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching/tips, and we talk trucks. Feel free to hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to drop a dono. It can be in form of a super chat, a super sticker. There's also the super thanks, and my Cash App is also linked to the channel with Yadira's comment up here. That's the other way to support. And I will throw in the link here to the merch store. You can also purchase merch. This month, any money that is made on the channel, whether it's a super chat, a super sticker, or you purchase anything in the store, any money that does come to the account will automatically 25% will go to charities. Now, so 10% does go to buying items for the homeless to help them out. Then the next, then 10% does go to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and then the and then 5% goes to Animal Humane New Mexico. If you guys heard my dog just now, that's where I adopted him. This month sounds good. Have a good night, Kathy. Thank you for the $10 super chat once again, and the 5 memberships to others. Well, Alice, let me ask you something. That's kind of contrary to what you said. You're wearing a t-shirt that encourages people to drink beer, but yet you say you've been sober since New Year's? To me, that sounds kind of contradictory. Don't you guys think? I don't want to put Alice on the spot, but I mean, if I were, it's kind of like Trump coming out in a rainbow t-shirt. You read 9 years? No, it said New Year's. I don't think you'd ever see that. So it just, to me, it seems like it contradicts each other. Well, I'm giving my opinion there, Alice. It's not that I. How about Yadira? Do you think we should play some? Just looking at the ball game, still 0-0. Now, speaking of The Simpsons, do you guys know that the baseball team here in Albuquerque is actually based on a Simpsons episode? In fact, they took the name from that Simpsons episode. Hello, love. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, love. Well, thank you very much. Anja, welcome to the stream. What do you mean? I'm. Yeah, I'm always open for background knowledge. I have my own background knowledge too. I know that I don't align with it. I know I feel feminine. I have many people from India here. Love, probably not at this point in time, but so Anja, tell me your point of view. Correct. We were going to be, yeah, another gender, female. Welcome, Kendalls. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Okay, Alice, you have a good night. Thank you. Ah, so Anja, you're what? You're some kind of psychic? Okay. Well, guys, we got about 29 minutes left on the stream. Thank you, love. Second person that says that. I want to try to make it match the colors of the red on my New Mexico t-shirt. Yes, everyone, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Consider dropping a donation by dropping a super chat, a super sticker, super thanks. Do remember, if you drop a super chat, I will read it to everybody. Or another way to support, up here, look at Yadira's little uh, comment up here. I put it up as a pin. Um, and the other way to support is through the Cash App. Oh, okay, Ansha. I gotcha. Especially from so far away. Where are you located, Anja? Okay, I'll take that into consideration. So, final results. We've been going for 54 minutes with the poll. Right now, it stands that 53% of people do want to do a Jules-a-thon to try to raise money for the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. Remember, when we do this stream, 30% of donations will go to the Transgender Resource Center. The other 70% will be the logistics of holding the stream. Uh, so that's about a third. Remember that even what you donate, you can do it through Cash App, or you can do it um, through YouTube Super Chats that day. Now, remember, YouTube does take 30% of a Super Chat, so we'll be ending the poll now. We got 36 votes, so that's no candles. I have never smoked weed. Hello and welcome to the stream. New thing, I did pay this week for the channel. I just paid it today actually. I didn't think it would take the whole. I was trying to pay for less ads, but I paid for the channel to actually uh, see about getting sponsored by, like, maybe I can get by like an eyeglass company like Zenny Optical or something like that, and and uh, help us, in basically it was for Google Ads. I paid um, I paid about $50 to be able to see if people will review the channel, like, and and basically give us, a sponsor. Also, I am just waiting. I was supposed to be on someone else's channel recently. I was supposed to be on Megan's channel, Megan Connor, um, doing a quick live stream, but things kind of didn't go right that day. So what we did is we're going to plan it for another day. Um, and then, so, sorry, I'm just deleting emails here. So yeah, I'm we're planning that for another day. We'll see when that can work. I'm just waiting for her message from her. Um, Susan, welcome. Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, we got about a half hour left in the stream. I've got a Thomas looking up at me. Everyone, if you're new here, please do hit a like if you haven't already. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe to the channel. We're trying to make our next goal of 2,500. We did a poll today in the channel to see if one would like to do a Jules-a-thon. I'm going to try to figure out the weekend or what day to do this. I might be thinking that the the weekend of Juneteenth would be a good one. Um, to do it, because we can talk about we can go many topics. I know we can talk about a lot about Pride Month and what we've done for Pride and why it came about. We can look up I'll look up the history of Pride Month, and we can talk about Stonewall because that is how um, Pride Month came about. We can look up people that have been historical in Pride Month. Another thing I can do for that stream is if any of you want to jump into the stream, I can create a StreamYard uh, stream, and we can stream from there, and we can have about, I think, up to 9 people streaming at once, talking. So we can see about going about it that route. I mean, the only thing that would be hard would be to filter out people that want to come in the stream. Having them, how do we make sure they're not haters? I mean, I control, if they start hating, I can just close them out from the channel. It's very easy to use. I think it would be cool to have a streamathon like that, and you can still, drop super chats and super stickers even using the StreamYard account, because it's sent through onto YouTube. Hello and welcome to the stream. What is everybody up to? Well, I know it's just the beginning of the week. I got sent home sick from work today. I was feeling sick before I left. I mean, to the point where I actually took an Uber to go to work. I didn't want to drive. Then my boss sent me home because she said, because I told her, I said, I'll stick around for a couple of hours and then if I need to, I'll go home. And she's all, I can't have you home sick. Pretty interesting topics been going around some YouTube channels out there. It just popped up on Alyssa Granfeld's, and I think I'm gonna have to watch it while I take a bath after this. Oh, buddy, it's okay. Come here. Guys, Thomas is begging for attention. Look. Oh, he wants to be part of the stream. Look that way. Yes. How you doing, boy? Say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Oh, be careful, buddy. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh. No, Thomas. Are you okay? Sit down. Yeah, that tail. You've eaten. You've eaten. Where's your rope? Where's your rope? Where's your rope? He's wanting to play. Where's your rope? Where's your rope? Hey, there's one right there. Look. One of your toys. I know you want to. Where's your rope? Okay, where's your toys? Huh? Where are your toys? Okay. Well, guys, I think I have to give someone some attention here. I'm gonna call it a night. because I'm probably going to have to take him out one more time before going to bed. And so I do want to say thank you. Please do hit a like and subscribe, and have a great night. Thank you for joining me here. I'm Jules, and all of you are my friends. Have a good night.